Hey, shalom, shalom. I like to first and foremost start by giving infinite praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakab Kwadash. I like to say shalom, wa Shan Yakabad, God Walla Rakab, Zaquayim Nawa, Wahashala Yakim Nawa, which of course is double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom wa Barakim Labakaryim Shal Yasha Allah, which is peace and blessings unto the elect. I'm the brother Dawud Dawud from the DC Church, back with another short lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And really what I want to go into in this video is speaking about a mindset shift as we approach these last days. And, being more in a optimistic versus a pessimistic mindset, especially understanding the things that we understand and possessing the treasure that we do in the spirit. We should be moving in more of an optimistic mindset. Okay. And I saw a quote pretty much, and I, input that quote into ChatGPT and asking it to break it down. And pretty much what the quote was I get to versus I got to. And really just adapting the mindset of I get to. All right. Instead of, oh, I got to do this. You see? And so I'm going to just read a little bit of this output that I received on ChatGPT, and I'm also bring out some precepts, and Lord's will, this be edifying. So it says, for I got to, it says, meaning casual speech often means had the chance to, or I was allowed to in the past. Example, I got to meet my friend, my favorite author last week. It says past privilege or opportunity. Formality, it says more conversational, informal writing. Okay, cool. Different from I got to or have to, which is a separate meaning entirely. Okay. So it says I get to, it says meaning express present or future privilege or opportunity. It says the tone is positive, frames an obligation as a privilege instead of a burden, you see? And that's really the main point that I want to highlight, is that our obligation that we have in this truth to, perform this work, do our epistles, minister unto the body of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, brethren, and, be that example of what the light is. That's a privilege, all right? Yes, it is an obligation, but it's only an obligation because we've been given this gift. And because we've been given this gift, we've been privileged to receive the things that we receive and understand the things that we understand. So, yes, we got to, but more so, we have the opportunity to. All right, meaning we get to do this. We get to go out on the highways and hedges and stand up for righteousness for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We get to take advantage of this opportunity of a lifetime, okay, and put our lives on the line that we may go down in history. You see, remember in 2nd Ezra, it says, then he marveled at those who stood so stiffly, all right, for the name of the Lord, okay, during that crowning ceremony. So we want to be those ones that when they look at, when Ezra looked in his vision, he said, what are these? All right, not who are these, but he said, what are these? Okay. And really what that, that points out to me is that the power that the Heavenly Father is getting ready to bestow upon us, Lord willing, we be a part of the election. All right, is something like never seen before. And it's also something that can't even enter into the minds of men. All right, we can't even imagine or fathom the greatness that is getting ready to come to us. Okay, so we have an opportunity of a lifetime, man. All right, now I'm gonna read this. It says why it matters. Shifting from I have to I get to is a mindset shift. It says I have to exercise sounds more like a chore. I get to exercise sounds like gratitude for the ability and opportunity. You see, not only do we have this opportunity, but we have the capability. You have brethren Some brothers don't have the capability to go out on the highways and hedges to do video epistles or do the work of the Lord. You see, some brothers don't have that, man. You know, and it's of course, the heavenly, may the Lord still have grace and mercy upon them. But nonetheless, the point is that we should be grateful that we're capable, all right, that we have the ability and that we also have the opportunity, okay, to perform this work, all right. Really, it's a form of gratitude that we show to the Heavenly Father of being thankful and cheerful that we get the opportunity to do what we do, okay? Because who else is standing up for righteousness in this wicked-ass world, man? It says, when we talked before, I think also I gave you a quick comparison table. All right, this ChatGPT. It says the phrase time frame and connotation. So it says I got to, meaning past. All right, privilege, opportunity that has already happened. I get to,